Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here on the east side of town on Hollywood Boulevard. Just turned off a Stewart, heading northbound now on Hollywood. This is EDC weekend, so I wanted to come up here and see how the traffic is. Last night, there were reports of all sorts of buses all up and down this corridor. When they opened up the south gate of Nellis Air Force Base, they let the buses through there to provide easier access for them to get up to the racetrack where EDC is held out at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the very northeastern edge of town. And so the buses get special treatment in that regard, right? I mean, they get to avoid all the traffic that the rest of us have to muddle our way through. So it's good to be king. EDC prices this weekend were really just outrageous. I saw, and I posted on my Instagram at VegasDon4747. Please throw me a like and follow on there. And yeah, it was really wild. They had a 6-pack of beer, Bud Light, 6-pack, $140 US. $140, 140 for a 6-pack of beer. And then if you wanted like hard liquor, those prices were significantly higher. And like right now, this being a Saturday, and that being a Honda Pilot that doesn't know what they're doing, this being a Saturday, I looked up the prices for tickets today on day 2 of EDC, and those prices are about $870 per person if you want to get in tonight, and that's just general admission. Now they also have a general admission plus, where I don't know, they probably throw you some bubble gum in a packet of paper clips, and then they have the VIP experience, and I who knows, but that was like $1,650 or something like that, so it wasn't really that much of a savings, you know, instead of just the regular general admission. But really wild prices. I don't know who's able to afford. They say there are 500,000 people out here for this weekend out at EDC. That's a whole nother town. Put that into perspective, Vegas has 2.3 or 2.2 million in the metro area here, at least at last count. So yeah, that's quite a few people being added. Now, of course, this town is built for that, with multitudinous hotel rooms and things of that nature, but goodness, good luck getting a room tonight, huh? This is Owens Avenue here, a major east-west artery through the northern part of Las Vegas Valley here. Finally got the green light here. That power pole right there on the other side of the intersection is kind of leaning a little bit there. Yikes. Yeah, there's space in between it and the wall next to it. And we got some winds flying around right now. I hope I'm not underneath one of these things when they decide to go timber. Hathaway we just passed there. There's Cherry Grove Avenue. Lots and lots of calls for service in this area. This is, we're coming up on Lake Mead. We've done a lot of videos of our time up and down Lake Mead Boulevard, so feel free to check those out. And there's just a lot of incidents in this area. There's an Albertsons there. There's a Walmart Neighborhood Market over on the other corner. There's a Walgreens right here, CVS right here on the corner. And then a 7-Eleven. That 7-Eleven used to have gas, as did a lot of the 7-Elevens on this side of town. But they have gone bye-bye, and now they're just strictly convenience stores. There's a Chevron across the street. I can't imagine a Chevron was providing much in the way of competition. Usually Chevrons are priced a little bit higher than the 7-Elevens, at least from what we've seen here on this channel, driving around Vegas. Is that the same in your town? The Chevrons usually charge a little bit higher than, like they say, the 7-Elevens and stuff? I'm curious. I'm gonna come up here to Carey, C-A-R-E-Y. Drop a comment, let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna go up here and make a right onto Carey. C-A-R-E-Y. This is Sunrise Mountain High School right over here, back behind this middle school. Or elementary school, actually, right here. And then there's the Sunrise Mountain High School. Look at this. Here you go, Tobin. There you go. There's a beauty. Wow. That's nice. So we've been up into this neighborhood a few times, and got to keep our heads on a swivel. Look at this building right here. It's got plywood, it's got something covered up, spray paint covered up there. I have heard folks on both platforms to which I post videos say that this area in here is called the Browns. I've not been able to confirm that, but if you happen to know, please drop me a line. Here we go. We are in the area known as the Browns, or at least so I'm told. There's some couches and stuff just placed right next to the dumpster. There's a dumpster there. So, official mascot of Las Vegas? How about a dumpster? We're here on Appleton Drive. This is, again, your major cross streets here are going to be Lake Mead and Hollywood. We've been in here a few times. These buildings have seen better days, that's for sure. We're gonna make a right here. It's also interesting to note that there are like no stop signs in this neighborhood. You'll note on the T intersection here on Hopkins, there is no stop sign. It's really odd. So we have more dumpsters here. And we're coming up on Exeter up here, at which there's a lot of calls for service. I mean, a lot of calls for service. Exeter and Hopkins. And you can see a lot of cars in this area with no tags. Lots of bars on first floor windows and doors. And this is going to bring us down here to Isaac, which we've done quite a few videos of. And here is, they have a landscaping truck out here. This building has been, looks like condemned for a while in here, and really interesting. There's a lowrider Cadillac. Looks like it's undergoing some repairs or something there. Not sure. Again, Lake Mead and Hollywood. This is Kepler here. Make a right onto Kepler, and again, there's no stop signs, no nothing. I guess everyone just yields to everyone else until someone doesn't yield to someone else. Tons and tons of calls for service in here, and tons of dumpsters just sitting out on the street. Very reminiscent of the broken windows theory, where if a window gets broken in a neighborhood, doesn't get fixed, everyone just kind of stops caring. The pride in that area is just gone. And make this left here onto Dunsbach. More dumpsters lining the roadways here. You don't see this in Summerlin, that's for sure. Definitely do not see this in Summerlin. Do want to thank you all so very much for being here. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Again, if you haven't already, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to other viewers. And it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. And also check out our merch on our shop section. And also please check out my wife's brand new channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. Common spelling on both of those. She does astrology and spirituality. And even if you're not into that, if you could please like and subscribe, it would really help us out. Really want to help grow her channel. She works really hard on it, and she puts a lot of pressure on herself. So really appreciate you guys helping us out there. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays right here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you for being here.